Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about 5 things you might not have known about Grand Theft Auto Online and GTA 5. Now, some of these things we're going to be talking about in this video are slightly time sensitive, and I will mention them and bring that up when we do go over them, and some of them are just more general information, and also a few things that are just so epic, so I want to include them in this video also. Alright, so let's not waste any more time, and let's jump straight into it. The first thing we're going to be covering today, and the first thing you might not have known, is that there was actually an interior found for what looks to be a multiplayer character redesign room, essentially plastic surgery. Now, these screenshots have been found by Reddit user Turn Off the News, and I'll put them on the screen right now. As you can see, these are screenshots of a very bare bones collision model for items and screenshots found under DLC surgery. Now, this was most likely cut, but there, of course, is a small chance that this could be upcoming content for multiplayer character redesign, even though I think this is already extremely old. So as you can see on the screenshots, it looks like your character would stand in the middle of the room, basically in between those two light fixtures, and I'm assuming that's where you would ultimately redesign your character in terms of plastic surgery. So I could see this being really cool because, honestly, and I know Grand Theft Auto Online is not an RPG, but I think the character creation system is very weak. There's no way to differentiate your character from other players in the game other than simply selecting, different relatives or different ancestors, and that doesn't really get you that far in terms of modifying your character and making it that much more unique. So there isn't any way to obviously make your character thinner, you're fatter, taller, shorter, buffer, weaker, stronger, whatever the case might be, and whatever you want to do. We need ways to differentiate our characters in Grand Theft Auto Online. I think that is something that's long overdue, and honestly, I thought that was going to be added maybe with the next generation version of GTA 5, and to an extent, you can modify your character's face and some of their features, making them very ugly or very, attractive, but there's no way to modify the body, the overall character. So that's one thing I wish Rockstar had actually worked on, and it looks like at a time they had at once considered it, because this plastic surgery room or this doctor's office modification shop, whatever the case was going to be, looked to have been at a time planned for Rockstar to add in online. And when I was doing research for this, I do research for the videos and topics that I do. I was looking up GTA 5 plastic surgery, just to see what was there. And I found this horrifying image of Trevor Phillips, whose face had been photoshopped onto a GTA artwork of some bikini girl or whatnot. So that's just the sort of craziness I would imagine Grand Theft Auto Online characters doing. Not saying that would be right or wrong, but it's still some crazy silliness that I think would be insane for Grand Theft Auto Online. Alright, up next, I actually want to do some clarifying on something that Rockstar mentioned the other day on their newswire when they announced that there was going to be a new update week that's currently going on right now, March 25th through the 31st, and that is Ill-Gotten Gains week, where you get an exclusive t-shirt, 25% off Ill-Gotten Gains legendary motorsport vehicles, and a whole lot more. Now, on their newswire, they mentioned that you would get 25% off ill-gotten vehicles at the Legendary Motorsports site, and they also mentioned that modifications for these vehicles and many others will also be available with a quarter of the price taken off the top, and all you have to do is just roll over to the Los Santos custom shop for the hookup. So they weren't very specific. They stated that those vehicles right there that were mentioned in that list, as well as many others, would also get those Los Santos custom shop discounts. Now, I took 3 random vehicles into the Los Santos custom shop, and unless I just got extremely lucky and happened to bring 3 vehicles that were on Rockstar's list, it looks like every single vehicle in Grand Theft Auto Online that can at least go in the Los Santos custom shop is eligible for these 25% discounts. So this would be a great next, 6 days to upgrade any vehicle you want in the LSC, because you are going to be getting some awesome discounts. And whether you've put off a vehicle from having it upgraded or whether you just bought a new one, now would certainly be the time to apply all the upgrades and updates that you want on the car. So the reason I'm including this in this video is because Rockstar really wasn't specific. They said these vehicles and many others. Well, it certainly seems like it's way more than many others in pretty much every car in the game. As you can see, I took 3 vehicles into the shop, and every single one of them had the option and that price discount on the side. So that's extremely cool, very nice, and very generous of Rockstar. They just weren't as specific as I thought, so I wanted to clear everything up in this video and set the story straight and let you guys know that you can bring pretty much any vehicle you want into the Los Santos custom shop, and you will be getting a really nice discount. All right, the next thing I'm going to talk about actually has to do with one of the new adversary modes that looks to be coming in Grand Theft Auto Online, Inch by Inch. And big thanks to YouTuber GTA Expert as well as GTA Forums member. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check out his channel. This is actually his gameplay in his video. He was very kind to let me use this so I could show it off to you guys. These are basically the new sports face paints as well as the jerseys that we're going to be using in the Inch by Inch adversary mode. Now, these are actually some things that we had covered on the channel a while ago and stuff that I had said might actually be coming, the face paints themselves, although I predicted that they would be in like the haircut shop, something that you would apply like makeup or face paint. But it turns out that Rockstar actually had a plan for them to clearly be used in this adversary mode because most of them are sports themed. So you can see these look really cool, as well as the jersey colors as well. Now, all the jerseys are the same. The only thing that's going to be changing is the colors themselves. I would imagine differentiating yourselves from the various team members that are going to be playing this game with you also. And I would also imagine that the face paints are going to be very similarly to the way that you change your vehicle in like a land race or something like that. So instead of changing a car, you would obviously change your face paint so that you could once again set yourself apart from maybe other teammates that you have in the game. So that's pretty cool. Once again, big thanks to GTA Expert. Inch by Inch adversary mode looks to be something that's coming in April along with one of these new lowrider vehicles. So I'll certainly keep you guys updated if we have any more information on that. But for now, I'm just very excited to see some of the cool jerseys and face paints that we're going to be getting in that adversary mode. All right, and the final two things we're going to be talking about actually look to do with some sort of GTA server update. The first of which is coming from FunMW2, who stated that a few days ago the tunables had actually been updated to disable in-progress matchmaking changes. Now, if you guys don't know what that means, like myself, luckily Seiko Lehman on the GTA Forum site was actually able to decode that for us, and I'll let you guys know what that means right now. So basically, he states that the game does not kick us into someone's random lobby anymore, and it keeps us whoever the host is through the missions we select. Now, previously, it would put us in some mission that didn't even appear on the job selection screen with some stranger, and it seems like this problem only occurred after the latest DLC, and it seems to fit FunMW2's timeline. Okay, now I tried to do some research on this to try to basically figure out what this could mean, but essentially this is supposed to, I guess, help with loading times after matchmaking occurs, whether it's a race or a job or a mission or a death match. The game isn't going to kick us into, I guess, random lobbies anymore, but instead try to put us in the best host match position. Now, I'm not sure if that's meant to cut down on loading times or if that's meant to just make Grand Theft Auto Online run smoother, but that is something that Rockstar have actually looked to change. And this is something they've been doing recently with tunable files. You guys know the other day, they added a new background script to PC only, which essentially disabled the insurance to prevent people from using the insurance fraud scam and basically just stealing money from people on PC. Now, it's actually a great segue into our final topic today, and that looks to be that Rockstar have reduced the cloud simulator loading times for Grand Theft Auto Online. I've told you guys forever that that is the Achilles heel of GTA Online, the stability of the online game and loading times. They are just so long. And Rockstar have specifically mentioned, for I believe the first time, that on their patch notes for 1.33, that they have made improvements to reducing load times when joining sessions and transitioning between sessions in Grand Theft Auto Online. Have you actually been able to notice that your load times were shorter and that ultimately network performance has been better? So I overall think that it has been slightly improved. Again, they were very broad and very general on their patch notes where they didn't really get into specifics about what they did. But I've been playing Sumo the past few days. I even did a live stream on Sumo the other day, and I noticed that the loading times weren't bad. You know, they varied, whether it was one or two people in the lobby that maybe didn't have good connection, or maybe it was me that wasn't connecting well to someone, might have an impact. But overall, I noticed the times were a little bit better. Now, my point of view might be slightly biased because I only play really in invite-only sessions and crew sessions, but I'd really love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. Have you noticed a significant improvement in update in loading times and the time it takes to join another session in Grand Theft Auto Online. Let me know in the comments section down below, and I'll also be sure to include everything with a link in the description, so if you want to check out any of the information I talked about for yourself, you totally can. All you got to do is go down in the description. But really, anyways, that's all the 5 information and things that you guys might not have known about in Grand Theft Auto Online. Let me know what you think about it in the comments section down below. If you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With out of the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.